dragon egg case displayed in a Victorian style dome. First, you need a mold to make your egg with. Now, I was lucky enough to find this plastic egg that you're going to spray with vegetable oil or with Vaseline, something just to make it so that the glue won't stick to it. If you can't find a ready-made plastic egg, you can make a suitable mold by sticking together 2 caps from spray bottles and maybe adding something with a dome shape to it. You'll just have to be inventive and look around your house to see what you can find, and just tape everything together and cover it with vegetable oil spray. Then you're going to get a glue gun and you're going to begin to apply the glue all over the egg, and the vegetable oil or the Vaseline is going to keep the glue from sticking to the plastic. And you're just going to keep going around until you get a filigree kind of a form to it. And once you get it what you think is enough, you're going to get a sharp knife or box cutter and you're going to just slice a seam along one side, and then you're going to remove the plastic mold. And the egg should pop back into shape. Now the places where you've cut, you're going to take your glue gun and you're going to reattach the little strands that were cut with the box cutter. And if you want, you can add more if you think that there are some spots that could use a little more. This is supposed to resemble a dragon, the egg who's come out of the egg, and that's all that's left is an egg case. Then you're going to spray it with gold spray paint. Now what I've done is I've hung it on a paper clip so that you wouldn't get it on your fingers. Now get a 4-liter pop bottle. Take the label off, and if there's any glue left, you can use lighter fluid to remove the excess glue. Now this is going to be your Victorian style glass dome. Now you want to make sure that the object you want to display fits in it, and then you're going to cut it. I suggest that you measure from the bottom and put a little line with a marker instead of using freestyle cutting like I'm doing here. Make sure it fits, and it does. Then you're going to cut the top off of the dome of the bottle. Now you might have to put this in a clamp, and you might have to cut it with a little hacksaw because it's quite tough. Then using the bottom of the bottle that you cut off, make a circle on cardboard and cut that out. This is going to form the base of your dome. Then you're going to get a yogurt container or some similar plastic container, and you're going to cut off the bottom of it. It should be slightly smaller than the cardboard base that you cut out. And then you're going to cut a big hole in the bottom of it. And just draw a little line so you can see where the edge of it is. And I need to weight the base down so that the dome doesn't fall over all the time. So put some hot glue within that circle that you drew, and then add some weights. Now, I'm using just some roofing nails here. You could use rocks, bolts, something that's going to help weigh it down so that it keeps it from falling over. And then you're going to glue down this plastic base onto the cardboard. And put some glue in the center over top of the screws, so they're the nails that you've put in there, and get some suitable fabric. Red velvet would be the best thing for this. I didn't have any, but I did have this fuzzy red knitted material which kind of looked a little like velvet, and you want to glue that on. So you're going to glue it first down into the middle, and then you're going to glue it along the sides. You'll notice in the center of the plastic container I pushed it down, and then you cut off the excess. Then you need a thin piece of black paper that's going to go all the way around that. So you might have to put 2 pieces together if your paper's not long enough, and then just put it around, and you're going to attach it with a little bit of hot glue. Put some hot glue all the way around, and attach the paper. There's the base. Now you got to think of something to put on the top. You want something a little fancy, kind of a doodad on the top. So what I did is I painted the bottle cap gold, and I found this other piece at the dollar store. I think it was part of a keychain or something like that. I just disassembled it and painted it gold and attached it. You can use your imagination here. You can use half of a Christmas ornament, something fancy. And then put your egg on there, and there is your completed display dome. You don't necessarily just have to display your dragon egg in there. You could put the golden stitch that you may have made earlier from one of my other videos. Anything you want really that's special. It'll keep the dust off it, and it'll keep it safe. Have fun.